Testing. Hey, Emily, good to see you again. All right, looks like our live stream is now working. Good stuff. Okay, here we go. Hello to those of you, that are joining us either on the live stream or watching the replay. For this class, you will need just 2 blocks. All right. We are going to get started in just a minute. Put your blocks somewhere where you can reach them. Hello and good afternoon, everybody. I am so delighted to see all of you here, those that I've met before and those who I'm meeting for the first time. And I'm also so proud of all of you for showing up today on your mat in this space. Even just arriving here is a huge, huge accomplishment. And I think we're gonna have a lot of fun today. The theme of today's class is all around magic and exploring what magic can feel like in your body and the moments between breath and in community as we are operating as individuals on our mat, but we're not alone here in this space. And in this space, we're able to co-regulate our nervous sort of class usually. And I've been subbing a lot of vinyasas during this holiday season to help out those that are doing other fun things. So I taught a class this morning at 6, and I'm teaching them obviously right now. And I will be subbing another vinyasa next week. Otherwise, I usually teach restorative. The class will be canceled on Sunday evening. Beyond that, if anyone is looking for an opportunity to connect in community in perhaps a tropical destination, I am co-leading a retreat to Costa Rica in February. It is from the 6th through the 11th. Please let me know if that's something that's calling to your heart with the sun, sand, sloth, and surf, maybe. As well, I am doing a virtual experience that will start on January 9th. It is called the Anti-Hustle and is all about bringing together females that are all about getting shit done, but are so done with burnout, like so done. So let me know if you're interested in that. I know that everybody typically has yoga brain after practice, so I just left a QR code at the front of the space. You can just go through, scan it, look at it later. So I'm really excited about that, and I just wanted to share that all with you. So as we begin, we're going to start in seated. If you have any sort of tight hips today, you can go ahead and sit up on a block. That can always be a really nice option, just sliding it right underneath you. If you feel like, actually I was pretty grounded just on my mat, go ahead and stay there. Find your hands in a comfortable position. You might have them down on your knees or perhaps palms up towards the sky. Close your eyes or find a soft focus if a closed eye doesn't feel quite right this afternoon. And begin to tune into your breath, noticing your inhale and noticing where that inhale meets your exhale. Inhale, exhale. Guiding yourself now, moving through the magic of your breath. Seeing if, as you breathe, you can actually begin to bring your breath lower into your low belly. Maybe at first it was kind of just in your mouth and then your throat. Bring it down towards your heart space and eventually into your belly. Allowing your belly to expand and contract with your breath. Three more breaths just like this. connecting mind and body. Perhaps you've arrived here physically, but see if you can bring yourself here mentally, emotionally, and soulfully. Good. Begin to blink your eyes open. We're going to be playing with Ujjayi breath today as we move through practice. Always an option. If you ever want to just take your own breathing practice, that's totally fine as well. Bring your eyes open. You can kind of mimic what I'm doing here. Take your hand in front of your face. And then take an inhale in. And then exhale like you're trying to fog a mirror. Good. Inhale. Exhale, fog the mirror. Inhale. Exhale, fog the mirror. Good. Place your hand down, seal your lips, and continue with that same breath. And you'll feel that it's more in your throat than perhaps it was before. So sealed lips, it continues to move in and out through your nose. This is what others might refer to as oceanic breath. Noticing how it feels to awaken your throat chakra here as we begin. 2 more breaths just like that. Good. And 1. Beautiful. Find your way to a child's pose. Bring your toes together to touch and your knees separate. Walk your fingertips forward, reaching nice and long, lengthening through your spine. Breath in. On the breath out, walk your hands over towards your right, dropping your left glute, your left hip back and down. Continuing to reach your right fingertips forward, so we're not just falling into the right side body, but also lengthening. On your next inhale, walk your fingers forward once again towards center. And then on an exhale, over to the left. Good. Connecting to the magic of these initial movements. 1 more breath in and out. Inhale, walk your fingertips forward, child's pose. Use the friction between your hands and the mat to pull yourself forward, tabletop. Find your wrists underneath your shoulders, your knees under your hips, lengthening through the crown of your head. Breath in and out. And then allow yourself to move through undulations in the spine, taking an inhale for cow and an exhale for cat. Allowing yourself to move through these in a subtle or dramatic way. So subtle might be just a little tuck of the pelvis, a little curve of the spine. To add more drama, you come up onto the fingertips in cat pose, and you really deeply bend through your elbows to move into cow. Yeah, what does the body want today? Allow yourself to move into some organic movement here. Some of you are already doing it, taking hip circles or barrel rolls through your chest. Maybe just shifting side to side or playing with your wrists. Connecting with the magic of this creativity, this moment you have yourself to explore. Beautiful. Coming back to tabletop. Bring your blocks in towards you, just so that you have them handy. They may or may not be used here. I'm just going to turn towards you. From here, pick your right foot up and send it out to your right. Yep. Beautiful. Oof, even right here. I don't know about you guys, but I'm like, whoa, I'm feeling something right there. Just shift forward and back and kind of explore how this is on the outside of your right leg. It can be really micro movements, pressing down through the outer edge of your right foot. Blocks can be used here if you feel like you want to bring the floor towards you. That's what they're really here for. Good. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Good. Exhale to hold. Allow your shoulders to slip down your back. Right hand down, reach your left hand up. Circle your wrist. Breath in and out. Touch down with your right hand to the mat. A few options here. Reach your right bicep over your ear. And perhaps you lift your right foot off the ground. Flex the toes towards you. Good. Stay here or breath in. Breath out, elbow and knee kiss. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, pause. Reach back, find a bind if it's accessible for you. Keeping your wrists stacked under your shoulder, your foot. And if you'd like, you can lift your right hand up towards the sky. Remember, we're just exploring here. You might place your forearm down to the ground. Good. Breath in. And out. Walk forward, forward, forward. Back to tabletop. Taking any cat-cows or movements that feel good right now before we transition to the other side. Beautiful. One more breath in and out. Kick your left foot out to your left. And once again, the blocks might come into action here as you come forward and back. And out, warrior two arms. Breath in and out. Inhale, reach your right hand high. Circle your wrist. Just connecting with the magic that, like, look at these shapes we're making on our mat. It's pretty freaking cool. Take an inhale in. On the exhale, tap your right hand down. Lift up. Once again, you know where we're headed. If you'd like to kick your left foot up, just make sure that you flex your toes towards you, staying super active through your leg. Breath in and out. One more inhale, exhale, elbow, knee, kick. Breath in, out, release. Walk, 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 hands over towards your left. If you'd like, you can float your right hand up towards the sky, or excuse me, your left hand up to the sky. Forearm might touch the ground, or blocks just might come in. Finding the shape that works for you. Good. And circle your hands back down, coming into table. Lift your knees about an inch off the ground. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Good. Breath in. On the out, send your hips up towards the sky. Downward facing dog. Pedal into one heel and then the other. You might shake your head yes and no, ensuring that equal weight is spread between both hands, both sides of the body. One more breath in and out. Start to walk your feet towards your hands, finding a forward fold front of your mat. Grabbing opposite elbows or simply spaghetti your hands like seaweed around your toes. Release your grip if you have it, just allowing your arms to go long, and then vertebra by vertebra, you roll up to, yes, one more time, even more drama. Inhale up, exhale, hip, allow right ear to drop towards right shoulder. Inhale back to center, shine your heart, exhale other side. Inhale center, elbows in towards midline, all the way to the ground. Finding yourself on your belly, untucking your toes, and then tent your fingers. Inhale up, exhale lower. Hands come in towards midline. Good, breath in and out. Feet to hands, hop, step, or jump. Exhale, dive right back down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, press your hands down to the mat, feet travel to the back of the mat, high plank. Good. Breath in as our own guides. Feeling into the magic. I will do it with you in case you get lost. But one reminder I always like to share, if you are jumping back to high plank, make sure to land in low plank. Land in your low plank so we don't hurt our elbows or our arms, okay? So from downward facing dog, take a breath in. On the breath out, travel forward. Inhale for half lift. Remember, you can do this on your own time with your own breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, scoop up. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, take it high to low. Moving through cobra or upward facing dog, yogi's choice. And down dog. Beautiful. On your next inhale, right toes sweep to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Pressing equally into your palms still. Inhale, kick your right foot right back up to the sky, flex your toes towards you. Exhale, place your right foot next to your right thumb. Feel your solid foundation here. Pressing down through your foundation, reach up, high lunge. Release your shoulders down your back, hugging your inner thighs towards one another. Breath in and out. Reach your hands behind you, clasp them. Good. Shine your heart. Breath in. On your next exhale, humble warrior. Dipping your heart space down on the inside of your right leg. Options here, you can drop your left heel down so you can press on the outside of your left foot. Much more stability just like that. Other option is that you can place your left fist down on the ground. Cool. Beautiful. One more breath in and out. Lift your left heel up. Bring your hands to heart center. You're flying over your right quad. Good. Breath in. On the breath out, bring your left knee down to the ground. Twist towards your right. Pregnant mamas can keep an open twist here. Good. If you're feeling pretty secure, you want to add on more spice, you just lift your left knee back up. Breath in and out. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Woo. Open your hips up. Roll your shoulders down your back. Beautiful. Breath in and out. Inhale, reach back, reverse your warrior. Roll through your wrist. On your next exhale, hands cartwheel down to the mat. Good. Touch your left knee down to the mat. Good. Walk your right foot out towards your right. From here, back your back knee up a few inches. Good. From here, you can use your block if you would like underneath your left hand to add more spaciousness, or press your left hand down to the ground, reach back for your left foot with your right hand. Perhaps you catch the foot. One other option that I have there for you is you can bring the block underneath your right hand and find your left hand catching your left foot, so without the twist. Okay. Take a moment here and just give your quad some love. If you want to add on, you can lean slightly forward, back towards me with the quad, the foot still in hand. One more breath in and out, release. Walk your right foot back in towards center. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, press down through your hands, right foot up towards the sky, straight to downward facing dog or one-legged chaturanga, your choice. Good. Meeting in downward facing. Inhale, reach your left foot high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Awesome. Breath in and out. Inhale, send it right up to the sky once again. Exhale, place it next to left thumb. Feel into your foundation here. Root to rise. Inhale, reach up, high lunge. Good. Roll your shoulders down your back. Breath in. On the breath out, clasp your hands behind your back. Shine your heart, roll your shoulders back. Find one more inhale. Exhale, humble it forward. Great. You can press your back heel down into the mat, finding more of warrior one feet position if you'd like, or even dip your right fist down to the ground. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Hands come to press at heart center, back heel lifts. We're flying over our front quad. Dip your back knee down, twist towards your left. Add on by lifting your knee off the ground. For 3, 2, 1. Find an inhale, high lunge, reach high. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Gazing over your front fingertips, warrior 2 stare. On your next inhale, reach back, reverse your warrior. Keep a nice bend in your front knee. Breath in. On the exhale, side angle pose. Chaturanga or a one-legged chaturanga, your choice. All the way to downward facing. Child's pose. Grab some water, take a little intermission, gaze at your affirmation card, give yourself a little pep talk here. How is everybody feeling? How's the temperature in here? Good? Okay. Not hearing any groans, so that's always a good sign. Roll your forehead out on the mat. Take a moment. Reconnecting with the magic that you are. Body, mind, soul. From here, use the friction of your hands and the mat. Pull yourself forward, tabletop. Good. Tuck your toes under. Lift your knees off your mat, downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Step your feet forward on either side of your hands, coming into Malasana squat. Good. You can always take a block to sit on or have this little freestanding. Notice if you're kind of just falling as far as you can down and lift up. So you're going to need some engagement from your pelvic floor here, pressing down through all four corners of your feet. Good. Breath in. On the breath out, like a rocket ship, take flight. Yeah, and down. Rocket ship noises are recommended here. Exhale, and down. Good, and up, and down. 4, 3, down. 4, 2, down. And 1. Take it down and see if you can come all the way onto your glutes. Woo. Kick your feet out in front of you. Point your pointer fingers at me. Yeah, like a laser. Or at the mirror. They don't actually have to be directly at me, but towards the mirror. Great. Flex your toes. Beautiful. Heels can always tap the mat too. Okay? It's always an option. Good. Breath in and out. Left knee comes in, out. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's where it gets fun. Flex your toes. Good. Both. 8, 7, 6. Y'all are rock stars. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now just make a boat. Feel into your magic. Make your boat as short or as long as you want this boat to be today. Is it a sailboat? Is it a yacht? I don't know. Breath in and out. Roll onto your back. Ooh, bring your right leg over your left. Little hip stretch here. Good. Grabbing opposite calves or ankle. Dog. Beautiful. We'll take a vinyasa all together to really collect our energy before we flow once more. Take a breath in. At the bottom of your exhale, feet to hands, journey forward. Find your next inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, scoop all this energy in the space, bring it right into your heart. Inhale, rise. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, make your way through your chaturanga, your magic chaturanga today. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot to the sky. Exhale, right foot, right thumb. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Stay in your magic high lunge or find a little pulse. Just a little noon o'clock dance party. No big deal. Up and down. Good. Find stillness. Breath in. On the breath out, warrior 2 to the left. Yes, pressing through the outside of your back foot. Finding your right heel, tracking over your right knee. And then here in your warrior 2, see if you can find a little back and forth. It's nothing crazy. We're not like losing ourselves here. Just a little something. Feeling that engagement through your core. Find stillness. Inhale, star pose. Toes go out, heels go in. Great time to give yourself that affirmation or just a little pep talk about how amazing you are. Eyes can gaze up, really feel big here. Expansive, abundant. Breath in. On the breath out, Skandasana, back of the mat. Good. Arms can open if you choose here, or you can stay more up in this side lunge. Hands tap the ground, back of the mat. Frame your right foot. Good. And then your left foot. I was mirroring you, my bad. Hands frame your left foot. Press off the ball of your right foot, standing split. Good. And then bring your right knee in towards your chest. Stand all the way up, one-legged mountain pose towards the back of the room. Breath in and out. Circle your right hand back. Grab for your right foot, just a quad stretch here. You might even bring one hand to your heart. Good. Breath in. Airplane or superhero pose. Kick your foot back, reach forward with your hands. Breath in. On the breath out, tap your right toes down to the ground for high lunge. Left foot is leading, high lunge. Find that pulse once again. We've transitioned to the other side. Good. Find stillness. Breath in. On the breath out, warrior two, spiral open. Maybe here you find that back and forth, or you might get a little crazy. You might bring your arms around, bending into both knees, shaking your shoulders, inviting in a little bit more craziness here, a little more pizzazz, a little more magic. Finding yourself moving however you choose. And then finally settling into your warrior two. Finding your warrior two stare. Inhale, star pose. Grabbing opposite elbows this time, shine your heart. Good. Breath in. Breath out, Skandasana, front of the mat this time. Breath in. Breath out, frame your front foot. Right foot is framed by your hands. Kick off your back foot, standing split. Left knee comes in towards your chest, stand all the way up, one-legged mountain pose. And then reach back, quad stretch. Good. Beautiful. Finding your expression of this shape. Kicking back for your superhero pose, reaching your hands forward. Flying through space and time, being the magic being that you are. Beautiful. Press your left foot down to the ground. Bring your hands down. Downward facing dog. Yes. Beautiful. Breath in and out. We'll flow one breath per movement this time. Exhale, Skandasana, back of the mat. Good. Frame your back foot. Kick your left foot to the sky, standing split. One-legged mountain pose. Bring your left knee up in line with your hip. Beautiful. Reach back, left hand, left foot. Finding quad stretch or dancer. Beautiful. A few moments here. One more breath in. Bringing this right into your superhero pose. Yes, breath in. And out, touch down, high lunge, back of the mat, breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. One-legged mountain pose. Yes. Finding your expression of quad stretch or dancer. Maybe you bring your hands to your heart. Finding your superhero pose once more. And then tapping your right foot down. Tapping your hands down to the ground, making your way to downward facing dog. Child's pose. Well done, all. Notice if there's any sensation in your body in particular that feels like magic. Noticing any intrusive thoughts and allowing them to be gently dissolved by your magic. Every bit of heat that you feel, every sensation is a reminder that you are alive and that you yourself are full of magic. This is the good, the bad, the ugly, every good emotion, every bad one, because there is no good or bad. It all just is. Accepting all of you in this moment. Use the friction between your hands and the mat to pull yourself up to tabletop. Finding your knees underneath your hips. Inhale, reach your right hand towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Allowing your right arm to come down to the ground, right temple to the ground, or a block. You can walk your left hand forward towards my voice. And you can bring your right elbow towards your right knee, or excuse me, your left knee. Breath in and out. Walk your left hand back and to support you, reach your right hand up to the sky once more. And down, tabletop. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. You can crawl your right fingertips forward and reach your left elbow towards your right knee. One more breath in and out. Right hand comes back in to support you. Reach your left hand up towards the sky and down. Take a few circles through your hips clockwise. And reverse direction. Good. Tuck your toes under, hips up towards the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right foot high. Exhale, right knee, right wrist, settle your right shin down on the ground, coming into pigeon. Knowing if reclined pigeon is best for you, go on to your back. Here, as we move into pigeon, a few invitations for you. If you'd like to experiment with mermaid, you can reach back. We've been doing a lot of quad work, so you can reach back for your right foot with your right hand. You also might play with some movement in your pigeon. finding the version that feels most magical right now. And if you're in mermaid, you can settle into your restorative pigeon, giving yourself a few breaths there. One more breath in. Hand out. Walk yourself back up, downward facing. Inhale, left foot up to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left wrist. Settle your shin down to the ground. Coming into your version of pigeon, perhaps playing with mermaid if you choose. Few more breaths left in this shape. Start to walk your way up. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee so you have that space to send your left foot back up to the sky. Good. And then tap down, downward facing. Knees tap to the ground. You can swing your legs around, coming to seated. Grabbing a block. Press your feet down into the ground, knees up towards the sky. Reach the block forward towards me, right between your palms, energetically pressing your palms together to touch, rolling your shoulders back. Breath in. We lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you arrive, bring your heels a little bit closer to you for bridge pose. You'll press down through the soles of your feet, lift up through your hips, and place your block underneath your sacrum. Sometimes in restorative bridge pose, once my body has built a lot of heat, it can feel good to either place a hand over the heart and another over down through the soles of your feet to lift up through your extending your right leg down if that feels good for you. Breath in and out. If your your right leg is extended, you can bring it back. And then left knee comes in towards the chest. Clasp your hands, your fingers around your left shin. Bring your left knee slightly over towards your armpit. Good. Both knees in towards the chest now. Taking about 30 seconds to 60 seconds here to take any other shapes that feel good. And then I'll guide you into our final resting posture. So feel free to take any spinal twists or happy baby. Just 2 more breaths here. Bring your knees in towards heart center, in towards your chest, in towards your belly. Good. On your next inhale, squeeze every muscle you can possibly find in your body, including your mouth, your eyes, your toes, all of it. Hug it in, hug it in, hug it in. Feel everything. Exhale, let it all go. Allowing your tongue to relax in your mouth. The space between your third eye to melt. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in and watch that breath travel throughout your body, kissing each cell, each muscle, each fiber it finds, allowing organic movement to occur as you come back to conscious awareness. Might be a wiggle of fingers and toes, testing out your smile, squeezing your eyes together. Eventually bringing your knees in toward your chest, wrapping yourself in the most loving hug. Rolling over to the left or right side. Taking this moment to create a commitment for yourself, some way that you will embody or explore magic over the next 24 to 48 hours. No need to overthink it. It can be simple. Gently pressing yourself up to seated. As we begin, eyes can stay closed. Bringing one hand over the heart and the other over your belly. Noticing anything that has shifted or anything that might continue to shift. And then taking a deep breath and feeling yourself expand with magic. Exhale out. Hands come to heart center to press. And we'll take our final community breath together. Inhale in. Exhale out. Namaste. Thank you all for coming to play and move and explore this magic with me. All of your light was felt and heard and seen in this space. So thank you for that. If you would like to learn more about Costa Rica or my anti-hustle, you let me know, or just scan the QR code on your way out. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Take extra care.